The Campus Crusader: How Charlie Kirk Reshaped Youth Conservatism in America. In the landscape of modern American politics, few figures rose as quickly or as controversially as Charlie Kirk. In just over a decade, he transformed from a suburban teenager disappointed by a rejection from West Point into one of the most influential and polarizing voices for a new generation of conservatives. As the founder of Turning Point USA, TPUSA, he didn't just join the political conversation, he built a new arena for it, centered on college campuses, social media, and a combative style of cultural warfare that reshaped the Republican youth movement. Kirk's journey began in 2012. At just 18 years old, forgoing a traditional university education, he co-founded TPUSA with a mission to identify, educate, and organize students around the principles of free markets and limited government. His core insight was that college campuses, long considered bastions of progressivism, were an untapped frontier for conservative recruitment. He saw a void, a generation of young conservatives who felt outnumbered and unheard in academia, and built an organization to fill it. The strategy was direct and confrontational. TPUSA's campus chapters, now numbering in the thousands, became known for provocative events, voter registration drives, and Kirk's signature Prove Me Wrong tables, where he would publicly debate students on contentious issues. This grassroots approach was amplified by a sophisticated media operation. Kirk mastered the art of the viral clip, leveraging podcasts, talk radio, and a massive social media following to bypass traditional media gatekeepers. His events, like the annual Student Action Summit and AmericaFest, were slickly produced spectacles that blended political speeches with the energy of a music festival, making conservatism feel exciting and rebellious. Central to Kirk's success was his message. He tapped into the anxieties of a segment of young Americans with a potent blend of populism, Christian nationalism, and unwavering support for Donald Trump. He framed political debates not as policy disagreements, but as existential, spiritual battles for the soul of America. His targets were clear: wokeism, diversity, equity, and inclusion DIE initiatives, and what he termed the college scam, the perceived indoctrination of students by liberal professors. Initiatives like TPUSA's Professor Watchlist, which cataloged academics accused of advancing leftist propaganda, solidified his reputation as a fearless culture warrior to his supporters and a dangerous provocateur to his critics. However, Kirk's rapid ascent was inseparable from controversy. His career was marked by the promotion of misinformation, including false claims about the 2020 election and the COVID-19 pandemic. He was frequently accused of using racist and inflammatory rhetoric, making divisive statements on everything from immigration and gun rights to gender and faith. To his detractors, his language created a toxic political environment. To his followers, he was simply speaking truths that others were too afraid to say. This embrace of controversy was not a bug in his strategy, but a feature. Outrage generated engagement, energized his base, and kept him at the center of the national dialogue. Charlie Kirk's ultimate legacy is that of an architect. He successfully constructed a powerful, well-funded, and enduring infrastructure for conservative youth activism where little existed before. He demonstrated a new digitally native model for political influence and left an undeniable mark on the ideology and tactics of the modern right, shaping the political identity of countless young Americans for years to come.